Ruh-roh.
Happy Wednesday. Good afternoon. This is Happy Academy's Conscious Conversations. Habit 3, put first things first. We're saying putting first things first because we make it a very action-oriented event. My name is Angela Harmon. I'm your happiness facilitator. I have my prayer partner here, Ellen Suazo. She's going to open us up with our what we call spiritual mind treatment that's taking care of our minds. And before we do that, we already have a guest on. She actually joined us maybe 4 weeks ago. Last week, the last 2 weeks, my sister actually handled her. So thank you for that. And this week we've got Terry on board. So thank you for joining us. It's always great to have an audience so we can have other dialogue and expand what we understand about the world. And this particular month is Mental Health Wellness Month. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this is my birthday month. My birthday is next Wednesday. Happy birthday to me. So with that said, let's spread some happiness through spiritual mind treatment. My sister will introduce herself and open us up with prayer.
Thank you so much. Welcome, Terry. So good to have you. All of you that listen to us on Facebook. What are you doing? Don't be afraid.
I'm not hearing you very well, sister. And Terry, you might want to go on mute. I'm hearing the music in the background, or you can put that on mute too.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I was saying, welcome everyone to Conscious Conversation. My name is Ellen Suazo. Welcome to Terry. So good to have you here today again. And I want to extend the invitation to all of you that are listening to us and are watching us live on Facebook. And for those of you that will be listening to us later on our recording as well. So just jump in. It's very short. We don't take a long time, so it will be good for you to join us in the conversation. And again, as my sister said, my name is Ellen Suazo, and I am with Mind Shifting International. That's the name of my company. My mission is to bring consciousness into everyone's life that is ready to receive it. And so allow ourselves to just be centered in that space with as we connect and realign ourselves with the breath. Just pay attention to your breath. And as you pay attention to your breath, that is aligning you with your higher self, with the divine spirit within you. That spirit that animates your body, that breathes you, that is closer to you, closer than your own breath. And so we want to be in that space, allow ourselves to just be aligned, connected, because what I always know is that spirit is always connected. The question is, are we aware of the connection? And so that's why I say we must align ourselves to it. And so as we do that, the easiest way is to just pay attention to our breath, the process of breathing. Breathe at your own pace. And release all the to-do lists, everything that happened this morning, and everything that might need to happen in your book this afternoon and throughout the day and week. Just be here, just be present. And as you allow yourself to be present, you feel happiness, you feel joy, you feel health, you feel wellness. You feel that all your needs are provided at this moment where you are, regardless of what is happening in your family, in your job, in your business, with clients, customer service, whatever is happening in life, politics, whatever is going on in the world. in this moment. Feel the presence of that divine power that is in you. And because you have this divine power in you, it animates your body and animates your being, you are a powerful being. You are a powerful being. And you are here to open yourself to love, to peace, to harmony, to love, to happiness. And as you can feel the peace, you can actually begin to feel happy. So I give thanks for this recognition. I give thanks for the recognition of all these qualities that are in each one of us. And what I am knowing is that regardless of what is happening in your family situations, in your life, in every area of your life, be at peace with it. Give it to God and let God take care of it. Just be still and know that the God within you has the power to bring harmony into all the situations, regardless of what other people think, regardless of what family think, friends, significant others, children, grandchildren, doesn't matter. God works in miraculous ways, miraculous ways. That's what I know. And as we trust this, I release it into the law, knowing it is so. And so it is, and now it is. Ashe, amen.
Wow, thank you. You took us on a journey. And a part of that journey I have, before I read our Put First Things First, is I do have a friend that is going through something very difficult right now. And the way I'm built, I almost put myself in that person's situation, even if I don't even know it, because I know pain. I felt it before. And so when we're saying our prayers or we're saying our affirmations, we want our audience to understand if you are really going through something deep right now where there's probably not what you even want to listen to, and you may be listening to this later. We do not take for granted anybody's pain in the midst of a situation that is going on. It is very difficult to hear when you're in pain. And we want that understood, and that we are here gathering around you, whoever you may be, that don't even want to hear any words. So we're just sending you love and light and energy that surpasses all understanding, because we don't have the answers to everything. And there are things that come at us that we don't understand. And it is our opportunity to come together. That's why I'm glad our audience is growing. We've got another attendee, and where two or more may gather, that's where light is shed. And we are here to help lift each other up when we're down, because sometimes we are down. So with that said, thank you, sister, for the prayer, but it just made me think about those that can't even listen right now because the pain is so great. So I'm talking to you too.
Yeah.
So today's Put First Things First, October 4th. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Through conscious, we connect with the passion of vision and mission and the power of principles. Let me read that again. Through conscious, which is what we're doing, we want to be conscious and aware and awake. We connect with the passion of vision, that's beginning with the end in mind, and the mission, what our heart tells us to do, by the power of principles, and those are the laws of the universe. They never change. And my sister said her mission statement, Happy Academy just came up with ours within the last month or two, and it's to empower children of all ages to create a life of peace and happiness which leads to a sound mind. And we don't have a sound mind if we're not peaceful and when we're not happy. And when it comes to our passion, we have to know what makes us happy. And I don't know if we truly know, because I think you feel it in your core. You can almost do it with everybody and anybody. So I think it's when we're awake to that, we're all children on the planet playing. Are we playing in peace and harmony? Or are we the opposite? And the universe is going to put into works what we're putting out there is what the power of principles are. So if we're living from a glasses half full state, we get that. If we live from a glasses half empty state, we get that. That's how I see that one. What do you see, sis?
I think that is, you're right on it. What comes to me is that all is consciousness. And your experience of life is showing you your consciousness. Whatever you're experiencing, without calling it good or bad. Because what I have learned so far is that every situation actually helps us to move into the next level in our evolution. Because each one of us is here to raise ourselves higher so we can really live a life that we're meant to live, a life that we came here to live. Because for me, I can speak for myself. I feel that I am an example. My mission is to be an example of consciousness, of having a consciousness that is higher, and that shows up in the way I live. So my life is an example of that consciousness. So what do I do with my body? How do I take care of it? How do I take care of my mental state, my spiritual state? What do I do to do that? So it's every moment of life is conscious decisions, and depending on those conscious decisions that we're making, then we're living consciously. And that's why my mission is to help, not even help, but to remind people to their higher self, to become more conscious. And I know that everyone that might be listening to us might not be there, but it's okay, because at one point we were there too. So it's just be patient with yourself and know that we also have our moments. Just because we speak the way we speak and we say what we say doesn't mean that we don't have our moments. The difference between you and me is that we have been practicing enough, and we have a daily practice that continues to strengthen and reminds us that we are here for greater things, and most importantly, to be peaceful and happy and joyful and full of love. And because that's what we're here to be happy, to be joyful, to be healthy. I really believe that's what we're here for.
Thank you, Sister. Terry, what do you have on through conscious? We connect with passion, a vision, and mission, and the power of principle.
Well, I wanted to say two things. One, actually more than two things.
Good.
The thing, your glass is half empty or your glass is half full. If you think your glass is half empty, get a smaller glass.
I like that.
That's one. And I choose in my life to be happy. That is my choice. That is my passion. That is my mission. Yes, sometimes I cry, and sometimes I don't get what's going on, but my choice is to be happy and find happiness in my surroundings, in my life, every day. I wake up and thank God that I'm awake. Here we go. I go to bed. I thank God I have a bed to sleep in and a roof over my head and food in my belly. So Sometimes I'm in the car and I'm thankful just because I'm in the car, I've made it safely, and I have one. So all those little moments in life to me, I am just thankful to just be, and I'm happy. And it's not perfect. I mean, my best friend, when you're saying it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, one of my best friends just had a double mastectomy 2 weeks ago. And you know what? She is smiling and happy because she's like, I got those things cut off my body. They're gone. And she's like, and look at the ones I got now. They're even better. Oh, but that's her. She chooses to be happy. She let it go. It needed to go. You know, they needed to go. She's like, I got that crap cut out of my body. And she's still smiling and happy and moving. My other girlfriend is having a hysterectomy today. And I just had one 2 years ago. So we were walking through it. We're like, you know what? We ain't having no babies anyway. We're like 50 plus. So let it go. We don't need it. It's fine. We'll be healthier without it. And she's happy. And I told her the first week or so, it's going to be a little tough. Just saying. But you will heal and you will get through it and you will be even better than you were before it. So that's just kind of my view on life. I'm just happy. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty damn happy. Yes, I said damn, sorry.
I love it. I like that. And we're imperfectly perfect is a term that I came up with months ago when we do our prayer time, because we're imperfectly perfect is how I see every individual, because we're all unique. I said this in my talk on Sunday, and I've been saying it to myself, but it came out loud that things are mutual. When you give to the universe, you get it back. That's the law. That's why you're saying what you're saying, and my sister's saying what she's saying, and we'll have our next guest say what she's going to say. But if we put happiness out there, we're going to get happiness back. If we put crap out there, we're going to get crap back. So we got to figure out what we're putting out there. Even when it looks like the universe is handing us these disastrous, insurmountable situations, they're unique to us. There's no duplicating us. There's nobody like anybody you just talked about or anybody on this call. So there's no equivalent to us, but we can be mutual with us. We can give 100 of what we've got every day. Even if it's on my worst day, I'm getting my breast removed. She gave her 100% that day, or she wouldn't be here.
Mhm.
This person that is going through what she's going to go through today, she's giving her 100% so she can get through this, so she can get back to her 100% happy. We give what we give, we get back. So thank you for that. I appreciate that smaller glass. And this is my sister's guest, like Terry is like my sister and guest. So I said her name wrong, I think the last time. So
Hydra.
Hydra, would you speak to our conscious and passion and mission using principle? You're on mute if you're talking.
Okay, yeah, I got it. It
Thank
kept
you.
bouncing around.
Thank you and welcome back. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I want to say in terms of my mission statement is to be a positive influence on the lives of other people. And so when I get in situations, I think, how can I be a positive influence here? You know, to remind people of their God self. And sometimes I can't, so I just don't say anything.
Bingo.
I've learned what they say, silence is golden.
Yes.
If I can't come up with something good to say, they say, if you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all.
Bingo.
So I'm learning that because I'm like, okay, zip it. And then sometimes when I do say something positive, people aren't necessarily ready to receive it even, you know? And so they want to push back on the positive. And so I zip it again and I just leave it be. And I'm like, okay, if I can't come up with something that they can receive, then I need to leave it alone. And so that's what I do. So that's my practice.
That's beautiful.
Mhm.
We need some Yeah, thank you so much for being here with
I
us.
appreciate that
Yeah.
too.
Hi.
And then, go ahead, sorry. And then one of my readings in the morning is that the tree's beauty lies in its branches, but its strength lies in its roots.
Oops.
And so your daily practice is your roots.
And that's if
And
people have one. Thank you for that, because that's what putting first things first is
yeah,
about. It's like, what do you wake up and run out of the house, or do you at least say, thank you, I'm awake? Like Terry was saying, I got a house to live in and I got food in my belly, dude. That's it. That's all you got to say. And you'll get more food in your belly. You'll get a bigger house. You get more love. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have
yeah,
to start the day watering those roots,
very
and then
good.
the beauty itself will just be. You don't have to try to do anything.
Nothing
You
else.
just are.
It'll just come. It
It'll
does.
just be. Yeah. Hmm.
True. Thank you. That's
Hmm.
awesome. That's very good. So we have gone our 20 minutes plus. We always want to keep it so we can put it on our broadcast. And I think LinkedIn doesn't take but so much. So I appreciate your opportunity to come here. There's 4 core credibilities I want to leave with you with the spell out of my book from The Habits. I've got a lot of stuff from Franklin Covey. I mean, I spent years in this teaching and in this practice. So the words that stand out today: integrity. I think that's what we had on this call. Um, are you in alignment with your integrity? That's the main thing. And then intent. People don't have a hidden agenda. We don't know what's going on in your mind. So if there's something that is happening, that's back to integrity. So we know we're communicating. And then capabilities. Each of us on this call had strengths that we hope that we shared with everyone, because we come from such different backgrounds, because we are the snowflakes, the raindrops, the grains of sand in the world that are unique. And the results of this is our track record. As you watch what you put out in the world, your life will show up what you're saying to it every single day. So I hope you're putting gratitude first, because you'll have more to be grateful for every day. Any other comments before we wrap up, sisters, ladies?
I like how you ended gratitude. Stay grateful.
Yeah.
Terry mentioned it very well. Just be grateful for the little things in your life. And my God, every day you do that practice, if you could just do that, your life will begin to shift. I promise you that. And I don't promise things, but that.
Choose happy.
Thank you, Terry. Hydra?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Gratitude for the little things.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you, ladies. We'll see you in 2 weeks, everyone.
Okay.
Enjoy the
Right.
fall.